Hello everybody and welcome back to U-Boat. Tonight, Hans Balboa and his loyal crew are gonna set sail to bring some more shipping to the bottom of the ocean. So hopefully you guys are ready. We're gonna get this party started pretty quickly. Kobe, welcome to the stream. What do we got here? War correspondent warmly thanks Hans Balboa for allowing him to join the crew during this assignment. Hans Balboa shakes his hand and after some small talk explains basic things about living on board U-48 and where his bunk is. Klaus Schneider appreciates the help, adds that it's not his first time on a ship and confirms he will be fine. Welcome aboard! And don't cause any ruckus or we'll just make you walk the plank. I don't want to hear any craziness. SBD, Ender, Jacob, FBI, Lil Pete, Peter, GW, Andrew, Gino, Daniel. Appreciate you guys all dropping in. Hopefully you guys are ready for some good times. Now, in the last episode, we've accepted a mission, if you guys remember. It is the tonnage war. We need to go to sector BF1 and we need to sink enemy ships up to 10,000 tons. So yeah, we're gonna try to make that happen. So yeah, first things first, let's make sure that we are in fact loaded up for good.
Schau mal.
And let's look at ammunition. Torpedoes. We seem to be loaded. Oh, we need stern torpedo tube. Stern torpedo tube. Thank you. All right. Fuel. How are we go? We are full on fuel, so we're good there. We have armor piercing. We have that. How about we doing? We need to find some high explosive ammo. Like, for reals, we need to find some high explosive ammo. Now, we do have a diving helmet officially. I believe we bought that in the last episode. So we may end up doing some diving wreck. Or wreck diving after we sink something. So we'll see how that goes. We haven't done that yet, so I'll be interested. As for everything else, I think we are good to go. So, goodbye. We will go ahead and click this. Now, somebody mentioned the other day... Yeah, we can't play the music station either. God bless America. Somebody mentioned the other day that the headquarters... Okay, first of all, if I press tab... Okay, so this is huge. So if I hold tab, I can like select an officer and then I can... Oh my god, this is amazing! Yeah, we will definitely be using this in this for sure. Thank you guys so much. Noriko, thank you for gifting a membership, my dude. Get some goats in chat for Mr. Noriko. What up, David? Mr. Fox. Chomp. Jacob. Noriko, of course. Alberts. Appreciate you guys. So this is huge. This will allow us to easily tell everybody what we want them to do as well. Seriously. That'll be nice. But, like, there was another one... If we go here, go to headquarters. Click to start a new operation. Oh, okay, so this is how you upgrade your ship. Armored conning towers, accumulators, improved toilets. I mean... Gotta have those. Sonar decoys. That actually would be kind of big. Improved torpedo pistols also wouldn't be a bad idea. And then a better hydrophone. So we don't have enough reputation points, but apparently we can spend reputation to upgrade or to like research this stuff. I'm assuming that's how this works. Okay, so they actually have times as well. But yeah, we don't have any currently because we spent all of our reputation, so can't do anything. But that's how we do research. Got it. Okay, well with that, I think it's time. I think it's time to set sail. We will be opening the map view, and we need to be going. Oh yeah, we already set this up. So the goal is to get up into this zone, which is going to take a while because we got to sail all the way around the UK to get over here and do our search pattern. Conversely, we could just sail through the English Channel, but that seems like a death sentence. And I don't want to lose my crew. So we're just going to take the safe route through the North Sea. It is a little sketch going between here and Scapa Flow, but I'm hoping that we will be able to get away with it. All right. So with that being said, let's get out of map view. Let's give us some speed.
Schneller, schneller!
We will set sail immediately. There we go. Look at it. She is a beaut. I'll give her that. All right, let's speed up time. Since it's going to be a long journey, we'll just go to map view. We are going to give us all the time compression. Let's hope that this stream doesn't like cut out in like an hour and a half. Because so far that's been a thing that has happened every single time we've streamed this game. Just waiting for our crew to get the sub out of the harbor area. Once we get into open water, we should be able to speed up time quite a bit. There we go. And then we want to pull up the sonar once we're out here and just do some hydrophone checks.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter! Wechseln auf E-Tanks, anblasen! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor! Tauchen auf 50 Meter! Wechseln auf Tanks, anblasen! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor! Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen! Wechseln auf E-Motor! Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen. Tanks anblasen. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
We've got a tiny group of aircraft, so with that, let's see if we can find it. I wish it would tell us, like, where they're at. But it's probably best to just go ahead and, we can send that message. And just go ahead and dive the boat, I suppose.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Best not to trifle with aircraft. But I don't see them. Convoy in a naval square AN 441, course is 222 degrees at 7 knots. Confirm. Okay.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Feindliche Flugzeuge auf 8 Uhr.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, so now we can see the aircraft is going off the right side of our ship, so we should be fine. Seems to be just patrolling at the moment. Yeah, I mean, he's got guns, but appears to be a French plane. Definitely looks like a bomber, though. I mean, I'm not an expert, but it definitely appears to be a bomber. So we should be fine. We're just gonna continue to go. Oh dear God. Okay, he's. I don't like it. Crash depth.
150 Meter.
Apparently he can still zero in on us. Dive the boat as deep as she'll go.
20 Meter.
Where'd it go?
40.
That thing was zeroing in like it was gonna drop like depth charges or something on our head. Now, the other thing that people did mention is, like, if I do this, I should be able to make sure that we are on, like, the electric motors. Of course, once you're below the surface, it should automatically switch over to the electric motors. So, if you look, our noise currently is 93 decibels because our crew's being loud, our steering is pretty loud, our electric engines are pretty loud. So, if we wanted to reduce our noise, we would, go to blue lighting, which we can do with this. Like, if we wanted to, we could go straight to blue lighting. That should tell everybody to shut up.
90.
Somebody will switch it to blue lighting, hopefully. Okay, there's the blue lighting. So as you can see, crew should get quieter. We're at crew plus 74 decibels now. Then we could drop the speed down to, like forward 1,
110.
which should slow us down, which would reduce the engine as well, or reduce the noise as well. Basically, I'm just going through what we can do to make the ship as
120.
quiet as possible. Preferably. We're currently only doing 3 knots.
Hundertdreißig.
I still don't see why we're not quiet. Like, So this reduces crew
140.
noise by 75%. We can turn off devices here, which everything is already off. You can see that it's got the X next to it. And we're on the electric dive planes as well. So we are just really noisy. Okay, but this tells us also what our sonar detectability will be. So down on the bottom you can see our hull is 100% detectable by sonar. But because of our proximity to the seabed, we're at minus 74%. So we would only have a 26% chance of being picked up by sonar. So I'm starting to learn the UI a little bit better. But yeah, you can see like we are literally just kind of floating along the seabed here at pretty deep. We're at 144 meters. Now, if we go all stop,
130.
how much does that affect us? So that takes the engine noise out of the equation. But we're still at 83 decibels because of the steering engines. Which I would assume would be the electric dive planes? Is that what they're talking about when they talk about steering? Because
Alarm abgebrochen.
when I think of steering, I think of the propellers, or the props doing it. Or the rudder. Back here. And then you have the dive planes as well. But I just want to try to figure out how we can get the crew to shut the fuck up. There's got to be like a silent running, right? Alright, we're gonna speed back up,
Schneller, schneller.
surface the boat. Surface the ship, please.
Anblasen.
120. 100.
You can see we pitch up.
60. 40.
Look how quickly we can surface. Oh, we're on times 12. I forgot. I was like, damn, we're surfacing quick.
Alarm auf Gefechtsstation.
Got more aircraft in the neighborhood? Okay, if we look, the aircraft is actually off of our rear. Thought it'd be gone. Fuck off. Alright, periscope depth. I thought it would be gone. I really did.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Ooh, that was sketch. Yeah, I think we need to just stay underwater for a while. Look how far we are away from
Alarm abgebrochen.
as well.
Tanks anblasen.
Alright, so I think one of the things that we need to start doing is paying attention to the time. And maybe contrail, that would be more planes, right? God dang it, man.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
If we tab, we should be able to order electric compressors. Which will get us some air.
Wechseln auf Emo-Tiefe.
Feindliche Flugzeuge auf 11 Uhr.
At 11 o'clock.
Auf Gefechtsstation!
Says at 11 o'clock. I don't see it. Can we maybe drop a little deeper, guys? I don't want to go full depth, but maybe go 20 meters.
20 Meter.
God darn aircraft. This slows us down, too.
Alarm abgebrochen!
We'll wait until later in the day. Wait, what? Low air quality. Oh, we didn't turn the freaking stuff on. Shit. What is actually happening? That's a pump. Everybody's dying. Who's closest to ventilation? Fuck.
Tanks anblasen!
Below the tanks.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Okay. Future reference. Always make sure that you turn the ventilation on manually before you... Oh, Lord have mercy. We literally just about killed our entire crew. Thank goodness we were able to resurface. We're bad. That's what's going on. Boy, our crew is not going to be very happy with us, are they? I gotta say, the animation is fantastic, though. Like, this is only a drill, boys. This is only a drill. That's what it is. This isn't real. This didn't happen. We didn't almost kill our entire crew. We're drilling for the eventuality that something like crazy could happen. That's what it is. Like, that's all. Like, all these guys are going to their bunks. They're gonna be treated. This is like worst case scenario. What could happen if everybody on board suddenly fell down and got hurt, or there was an attack and we have mass casualties. So this is what we're doing. So this is a good drill for everybody to practice, you know, taking care of each other. It's fine. In fairness, on a submarine, you gotta have bunks everywhere. You gotta think, you gotta cram a whole bunch of people into a tin can underneath the sea. So, there's bunks everywhere. Could you imagine sleeping on top of a torpedo, though? That would be a little bit sketch. Now, I'm hoping that these timers aren't that they're going to die, but that they're out of commission until these timers are gone. But well done, crew. You guys did a good job of triage and making sure that everybody stays alive, hopefully. Question mark. But yeah, I guess we speed up time until these timers go away. The earliest timer seems to be Koss here, so once it gets to 0, we'll see if he gets up. If he doesn't, I'm gonna feel real bad about things. They're literally dying. How do we do this then? They're actually dying. We're about to lose our entire crew. What do we do? We've lost David Peters and Felix Schmidt. We need a... Oh my god, if I'd have known that... Okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought, guys. What if we do this? Like... See, 818. No, we don't have an autosave? Why is there not an autosave? Oh no! I think we gotta... dang it, man. Why is there not an autosave from the time that we started? Oh, lordy. Okay, radio man with
Hello?
medical... Are you a radio man with medical stuff?
Hello?
Leave station. I need you to, do some... Oh my god. There's just people dead everywhere. Who's the lowest? Open the goddamn bulkheads. Alright, pause. Who is my lowest sailor right now in terms of, let's see, 120, 18 seconds there, 51. This guy, Luther's about to die. Nothing I can do about that. We got to start trying to save some people here. 18 seconds. We could maybe save Moss up here. Okay. Yes. Give first aid. Perfect. Do the first aid thing. Why are you not going for Moss? Moss is about to die, you big dum-dum. Alright, we gotta restart. Alright. Now you save! You son of a bitch! You son of a... This game trolls! It trolls! It trolls! Did you see that? The autosave kicks in right as I'm about to fucking reload. Fuck you, game! Why would you save now? Oh, lordy. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna go back. We've made mistakes. We will learn from said mistakes. What the hell was that? It has autosave. Like, you saw the autosave, but it literally didn't autosave until my sailors are about dead. What kind of... Alright, come on.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi?
Show me what you got so we can get the torpedoes in the rear torpedo 2. Put it in there. Thank you very much. Make sure the fuel is full. We are. Exit. Goodbye. Speed up time. At least we know what we got to do to get out of here, right? So let's just go ahead and set sail.
Schneller, schneller!
Go to map. And, whoops. Speed up time, please. That is hilarious. Huge operator error. I mean, who knew that breathing while you're underwater is such an important thing? You would think, now, bear with me here, you would think, please, nobody bring up the fact that it was still on, like, blue lighting, because that'll make me feel bad about myself. But you would think, once you go underwater, that you would turn all that shit on, right? Because that makes sense. But, yeah, I think the blue lighting may have to be right there. What up, Zach? Mr. Turtle, thank you guys all. Reed, appreciate you guys. Grindle, Jessica's in the chat. Hey, nothing happened. It was a nightmare. That's what it was. Captain Hans Balboa simply had a nightmare that this could happen, so he's going to train his crew really well this time on his way to where we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen. That's what it was. Like, you guys think that this was like some sort of craziness? No, that's why this is what happens when you're a commander. You're like, oh, I had a nightmare. I got to make sure I train my crew properly so that we avoid this eventuality that could occur on the sea. That's what it was. That's all it was. It was that's all. It had nothing to do with me about killing my crew. That never happened. It was a figment of our imagination. But it's going to make sure that it doesn't happen in the future. See, that's how that works. Alright, now, it is currently noon. Okay, pause. We have a new communication. Smoke cloud spotted in Naval Square AN 547. Okay, AN 547. We got AN 54. I mean... It's not in our patrol zone. So we're going to ignore it. Despite us, we could easily intercept AN 547 because we're not that far away. So, like, we would need to go where exactly? Here. I mean, that's quite a detour from our intended course. But we got to reach the patrol area, so we're going to ignore it. Okay. Speed up time. New communication. Single steamer in Naval Square AN 515, speed 7 knots. It's not in our wheelhouse. Like, you're talking about going all the way back over here. Like, that doesn't make sense for us. So far, this journey's going a lot better than expected. All right. So things are going fine. Let's keep speeding up time here. Maybe we do a hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Wechseltanz anblasen.
Okay, nothing on hydrophone.
Auf Dieselmotor.
We're getting very close. Going around the coast of Ireland. Good old Emerald Isle. And we've almost reached our patrol zone. Alright. We're officially... Well... Okay, we have officially reached our patrol zone. Let's go ahead and bring up our ship, please. It's nighttime too, so this is perfect. We want to go ahead and radio that in. Where are you, Mr. Schuster?
Kapitän?
Can you leave your position and go to your radio, please? That's the listening room. That's not what I want to do.
Herr Kaloi?
Leave position.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
I'm going to take command from you, Mr. Luther. Please step away from the radio.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Can I please?
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Thank you. Send the message. Let command know that we have reached our patrol area safely. There was no incidents en route. We did spot some potential we were radioed or messaged that there were some potential targets, but we should be fine. All right. Now, next thing we need to do is send you over to the listening room. We are going to dive the boat down to about 30 meters and perform a hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
So while they're doing that, we will speed up time.
Wechseln auf
50.
E-Motor.
Und auf
Tanz,
Seerohrtiefe.
anblasen. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Jawohl.
What we will do is periodically choose to do some good old things. Now, it is nighttime, so we should probably go to red lighting, because you get bonuses at night, right? Oh, it's actually morning. All right. Let's do another hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Wechseln, Tanz, anblasen.
Seerohrtiefe.
Okay.
Wechseln auf
Nothing.
Dieselmotor.
Okay, speed up time.
Zeit für eine Pause.
Hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50
30.
Meter. Wechseln auf E.
Auf
Tanz, anblasen.
Seerohrtiefe.
Nothing.
Wechseln auf
Basically,
Dieselmotor.
each one of these squares that we get into, we're going to do a hydrophone check just to see if there's anything in the neighborhood.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Because you can see, once we're on hydrophone, we can see... Also, what does this guy want? Welcome. That's fine. Now shut up and leave me alone. We're in the patrol zone. We need to pay attention. Alright, back up to 1800, please. And do me another hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe
We
eine
have propeller
Außenbordmotor
noises heard.
festgestellt. Vermutlich
Alright.
ein Geleitzug.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
We have a large group of 8 to 19 ships. That's huge, actually. Pause. We want to go normal time. We want to get, lay in a course, right? So we need to head in this direction.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
We are currently at 48 meters, so that's fine. We will head in that direction.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt.
Okay, we've got another large, or small group close by. Let's try to do some smart things here. So if we mark this, that's not what I wanted. How do we use this goddamn interface? All right, this is closer, so we're gonna try to intercept this first.
Jawohl.
But like, is this not a point? So this is a marker. I want to mark.
Herr Kaloi.
Oh my God, we are surrounded. We have a tiny group of one. Okay, let's head that direction.
Jawohl.
Fine. We'll go after the one first, but we gotta figure out what everything else is. Like, how do these markers work? Like, if I just... Oh, now it works. Fantastic. And then I can erase said marker. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now you click all over the place, don't you? Alright, so we want to put a marker there. Want to put a marker here. And we want to put a marker here. What this will do, this will allow us to have an idea of what direction they're traveling. So if these guys start moving, we should be able to chart a course the direction that they are heading, right? So that's the idea. See who is most likely to be our best option to attack. Now obviously a single ship here by itself seems like the most obvious choice, but we will see. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up time. Our depth is at 50 meters, so we're fine there.
Tanks
40,
anblasen.
20 Meter.
Wechsel.
Why are we surfacing? God dang it! Because we were on a routine hydrophone check. Let's get back down to let's go periscope depth. I mean it's nighttime. We could probably get pretty close, but I don't want to take that chance. I want to be periscope depth. I don't want to be on the surface when we're thinking about engaging potential like fleets.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Kurs setzen.
Slight course change. I want to put myself between these 2 points.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe
Okay,
von
so
Schiffen
this one
festgestellt.
seems to be heading this direction, so we will put another point. Okay, so they seem to be heading this direction. And now we no longer have this person, or at least not at the moment. Okay.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein
And
Geleitzug.
then this one up here is moving away from us.
50.
So they were here, they are now here. This one was here and is now here. So we are going to actually plot an intercept course. By telling our ship to head this direction.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And then speed up time.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
May need to go
Legen Sie den
further
Kurs
out.
an.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Tauchen auf
Herr Kaloi,
50
ich habe
Meter.
eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein
Yeah,
Geleitzug.
so again, point. We can see that they are basically going to come across our bow, and if we can get out ahead of them, maybe we need to...
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, this guy is going from here to here.
50.
So that guy's moving away from us. He's not consequential. So we will get rid of his point, get rid of this
Herr
point,
Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von
and
Schiffen festgestellt.
keep an
Vermutlich ein
eye on
Geleitzug.
this point up here and see what they're doing, because that is a large group. Alright. In the meantime, we are again going to try to cut off this small group. Let's go ahead and surface the boat. It is nighttime, so we should be okay. Grendel coming in with $5 oxygen levels. Yep, I see that. I see it's dropping. But we're going to surface the boat. It is nighttime, so we should be fine. We are going to go ahead and tab to red lighting.
Bestätigt.
So somebody should be on that. And then we will speed up time some more.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Bestätigt.
Okay. Hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
20 Meter. Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug.
Okay, they're here in the large group.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Herr Kaloi, ich
And
habe
now
eine
we've
große Gruppe
picked
von
up
Schiffen
this
festgestellt.
group
Vermutlich
here
ein Geleitzug.
a little bit further north than expected.
50.
Okay. Surface.
Tanks anblasen.
Alright, so what we want to pay attention to is our visual range, like...
40.
Okay, we've got clear line of sight. Noriko! 1 read chat, 2 oxygen, you try and play the game. I am trying and playing the game! Relax, Noriko. Like... You guys are looking at the wrong thing, first of all. When you see this, this is compressed air, okay? So when you guys are seeing this over here, this is the compressed air. When I do a hydrophone check, we dive, and then we blow the oxygen tanks, or the ballast tanks, and that brings us up. This is the air quality on board the ship, and I've been monitoring it. So relax. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Like, you guys are like, please read chat. I'm trying to not get killed right now. There's a small flotilla nearby that we're trying to stage an attack on. If you wouldn't mind. I'm gonna show you guys what the problem with mutiny is, okay? Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, we should be getting pretty close here. Let's take a look. It is still, it's literally just after midnight. It's a decently bright night, but that could just because I have gamma turned up. Oh my god, we have smoke on the horizon. Alarm, alarm, alarm. We need alarm, please. Everybody to your positions. Look at the red lighting, by the way. So we're going to get everybody ready to go. And then I want to... I want to see Balboa on board, or on the deck here. Come on. You can see the smoke off on the distance, or off on the horizon, so that's what we're trying to intercept, guys. So this is, believe it or not, despite our earlier oopsies, Dude, we've been paying attention to the air quality, guys. It's fine. What you see over here is the ballast tanks. This is what you got to pay attention to. It's fine. I'm not crazy. I screwed up once. I'm not going to do it again. That's how we learn. All right, Balboa is officially on deck, so we are going to zoom in. Oh my God, that is a big old freaking transport. That is a big old transport. Love to see that. Can't quite make this one out, but it appears to be another transport. Another. Oh my God, we have hit the mother lode. That's a possibility of a warship. Oh my God, we have hit the mother lode, boys. We've hit the mother lode. Like, all right. All right, we are going to. Whoops, wrong button. Where's the first ship in the convoy? It is this one, right? Yes. Lock that position, please. Alright, next thing we need to do is radio to command that we have spotted a group of ships. Even though radioing while you're this close to other ships is probably a terrible idea. Because it gives away your position if anybody has radio direction finding. Of course, it's pretty early in the war for that, but you never know. Alright, we need to collect data. So we need Commander Data! Schuster, not Schuster, the other one. Hoffman. Get to... Okay, these are all off. I need you... Alright, zoom in, zoom out. Hoffman,
Kapitän?
get to the attack periscope, please. We've got a beautiful looking intercept coming up. There I go, trying to change the cameras again. Okay, so we are heading out ahead of them, which is fine. I don't know what their clear line of sight is, but they are not in our clear line of sight yet, and we are much smaller than they are, so we should be pretty safe here for the moment. Let's go ahead and dive to periscope depth, just to be sure. And for the love of God, make sure that the ventilation is on. All right. Raise periscope, please. Turn to the left. Okay, the first one seems to be this one. So let's zoom in. Yep, there she be.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 10
That's
Uhr.
an enemy destroyer. That's not ideal. Okay. Makes sense that at the front of the convoy there would be a destroyer, so it's a good thing we dropped. Now would be a good time to make sure that we are on blue lighting to shut the fuck up. Also reduces our oxygen usage. Um... Alright, if we're gonna unlock, we want to go a little bit further back the convoy. There it is. Lock this target, please. Collect all the data. All of it. Alright, and while that's happening, we want to slow the ship down so that we reduce our overall speed. Because they are essentially coming right off our bow here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
We're at 95% detectability by sonar right now. Radar signature is very low. Visibility is low, which is good, but the noise is still high. There's got to be a way to shut the crew up. Like, the blue lighting is supposed to shut them up, but the crew's still making a lot of noise. And I know the ventilation is also making a lot of noise. So maybe while we do this, maybe we turn ventilation off while we're setting up an attack. Speed up time a little bit here. Keep an eye on the air quality. Go ahead and make another point. Not that it's necessary. Air quality's at 98%, so we're good there. Alright, pause. Dude, that is a big boy right there. Okay, so we are in a pretty solid position here. Make sure that that is still the, yeah, see. So there's our warship as a little destroyer. But we don't want anything to do with him. We want this boy. Lock the target. And we also have another one right behind him, too. Alright, so if we speed up time. How have we not collected enough data? Like, I can see him clear as day. We're not that far away from him. Why are we not? Are we still not close enough? Okay, now we're starting to collect data. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's adjust course
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
slightly.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
All right, Hans about, okay, we're at 25%. Let's zoom out. Okay, we also want to come to a stop. I'll stop, please. Okay, we are ready to fire.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
I don't know how many torps it's gonna take to get rid of one of these.
Rohr 1,
So I
bewässert.
think we send 2.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
Rohr 2, fertig.
Okay. Fire.
Los!
All right. Kind of wanted to see them fire the torpedoes. It's fine. It's fine. Go back to him. We want to... God darn it, man. This game is so frustrating with these things. Okay, so that's the guy we were currently locked onto. So... Ah! I hate that you can't zoom with the goddamn periscope with your scroll wheel. It's so annoying. Okay, so this is the guy we're currently locked onto. Right? And I know that there's another one right behind him.
Aufseerohrtiefe. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
That's a destroyer. The fact that it's already covered half the distance is a little terrifying. Come on.
40 Sekunden bis
40 seconds
Torpedoeinschlag.
to impact. Dude, we don't have enough time to look for somebody else.
30 Sekunden.
30 seconds.
Herr Kaloi? 20 Sekunden.
All right.
Treffer.
We hit towards the rear,
Feuer an Deck. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
and we
Treffer.
hit just in front of the rear. That's beautiful. That guy's toast.
Schwere Schäden am
All right.
Rumpf.
Probably a good idea to get
Kapitän.
out of here. So let's go ahead and we will dive the boat. Okay. Oh my God, who is this? We're like right in the middle of the convoy. Okay. That's fine. We actually may be able to Empire Carry is the next one.
Limbo, Sie sinken.
I would love to get a shot on that. But I also am very well aware that we're probably going to be getting hunted here. So let's go ahead and turn away.
Diese Koordinaten
This guy's going to come across, and we can use the stern torpedo tube on him. Yeah, it's another freighter. From their perspective, They can't see crap. All they know is this guy just got smashed. So this will be our next target. So if we go here and we turn this direction. Lock that target. Get me some information on this guy, please. As we're spinning around, this is a pretty small freighter, so we should be able to take him down with a single torpedo tube from the rear as we turn away. I don't want to stick around in the middle of this convoy because we know that there's at least one destroyer. There's probably multiples. There was one at the front, right next to the guy that we just killed, and there's probably more further back. So the goal here is to turn away and then use the rear tube on this guy, potentially. That's our thought process. Let's go ahead and give us a little bit of speed. Wait, hold that thought. He's in the middle of a turn.
Rohr 3, bewässern.
Shit.
Rohr 5, bewässern.
Rohr 3 bewässert. Rohr 5 bewässert.
We kind of fucked this one up. Oh, he's zigzagging. He's actually zigzagging. Is there a way to unflood the tube? I don't know how to unflood. But yeah, this guy's definitely zigzagging. All right. Hoping that he turns and gives us a nice broadside here. Come on. Keep turning, baby. Keep turning. Estimated vertical angle is 72. Estimated vertical angle is 20. Estimated horizontal. Alright,
Los!
fire.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. Rohr 1 geladen.
Tube 1 has been loaded again.
20 Sekunden.
Rohr 4, bewässern.
Go ahead and... This is bigger than I thought. Like, I thought this was another smaller freighter, but no, this is a bigger one. So we'll go ahead and fire this one as well.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. 30
To
Sekunden.
make sure that he goes down.
Torpedoversager.
That torpedo was a dud?
20 Sekunden. Der A ging daneben, Herr
Miss.
Kaloy. 10 Sekunden bis
Come on,
Einschlag.
the third torpedo, please.
Treffer.
Beautiful.
Feuer an Deck. Wir haben ihn. Hüllenbruch. Sie sinken.
Okay, officially... Holy shit, they're behind us too. This is a warship behind us. Okay, let's go ahead and
Kurs auf
turn
diese
this direction.
Koordinaten setzen.
And we will go ahead and dive to 30 meters.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Like how they said that dive to 50 meters. I said dive to 30, and it's like, yo, 50. You want 50. Also, we will not be
20 Meter.
trying to rescue survivors, I don't think. We've got plenty of depth under keel, which is nice. That's fine. Look at the size of these freaking ships. Oh, that's a big boy right there. But we have unknown ships heading in our direction. So we want to hightail it the fuck out of here. Can we shut the fuck up with the torpedo loading, please? I feel like we're gonna... I mean, we only have a 25% chance of getting caught right now, so maybe not. Let's just try to get the fuck out of here. Oh.
Boot 2 geladen.
Whew, thank God that guy got back in line. That guy was sketching me out.
Boot 3
Okay, surface the
geladen.
boat. We should be out of immediate danger. So we want to immediately surface.
Tanks anblasen.
Probably not our brightest idea. But we know that these guys are moving away from us, so we should be good there. I want to transmit this stuff as quickly as possible. And then maybe we can manage to get back out ahead of them at some point.
20 Meter.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
They should be behind us. Yeah, we're far enough. I don't even see their smoke right now. Like, they should be back in this direction. Yeah, there's the smoke. I can see it. Just barely see it. Okay. So that'll allow everybody to do what they got to do there. We currently have a 37% chance of visibility against us. But this will allow us to go ahead and transmit.
Hello?
To get our goods from that. Okay. We've already completed the amount of tonnage needed to sink, but now we need to travel inside there. But I'm not done yet. From a torpedo standpoint, how are we looking? Like, we should still have plenty of torpedoes. If we get these tubes loaded, that would be ideal. So how are we looking? We currently have tube 1, 2, and 3 loaded. Tube 4 is not currently loaded, but they are working on it. Nod, you keep doing your job, my dude. You're doing the Lord's work. Alright, let's see. We want to plot a course out this direction.
Geben Sie den Kurs an.
Rohr 4 geladen.
We are definitely...
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Yeah, we got lifeboats. So, one torpedo is enough to sink those guys. Or at least seemingly. So we can save a little bit of torpedoes in the future by just making sure we're in good positions and guaranteeing.
Rohr 5 geladen.
Okay, tube 5 is loaded as well. I'm not worried about saving these guys. Like, that ain't my job. Okay, we're still pretty... Alright, let's head this way. We're gonna shadow the convoy, see if we can't get out ahead of it.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
We're still showing as hidden. But here we go. We're just gonna shadow him. See if we can't. Oh shit.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
I mean,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
time to go to
setzen.
periscope
Auf
depth, I think,
Seerohrtiefe gehen.
which is gonna slow us down.
Seerohrtiefe.
This one destroyer that's like hanging out here is a problem. But we'll see what we can get away with. Keep an eye on our oxygen.
Ich muss mich ausruhen.
I don't want to turn off silent running because we're too close to them.
Herr Kaloy? Kapitän?
Okay, Balboa, are you on the... Okay, you are. Okay. Zoom out. There we go. Okay. So, anybody? No, this is the end of the convoy. So that's the warship. Here we got another freighter. So, destroyer, freighter, freighter, freighter. This looks like a big boy, to be honest. I kind of want to say hello to this thing. Because we've sank a couple of these now. We know they're capable of being taken out with a single torpedo. So our next goal would be to try to put ourselves in position to deal with those ships, if we can. Alright. Continue course, please. We need to get into a good position.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
We've got plenty of oxygen. Okay, we've still got the ships. That's fine. That's fine. How's it looking, Balboa? You still got them locked? How are we looking for a torpedo? Angle of impact would be 54 degrees. That's not ideal. So we wanna try to continue to close. So just give us some more time here. Question becomes, are we getting closer? I don't feel like we are. Let's go deck a what?
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I lied. Stay
Jawohl, Herr
Auf
stay at
Seerohrtiefe
periscope
gehen.
depth. I lied. We are definitely...
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Bestätigt.
Schneller,
Can we
schneller!
get a little bit more speed here?
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf.
10 Uhr. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Ich muss mich ausruhen.
Oh
Kurs
shit,
auf
oh
diese
shit, oh
Koordinaten
shit.
setzen.
Bestätigt.
Oh shit.
Kurs setzen.
What did we do?
Sehr wohl,
What did
Herr
we do?
Kaloi.
150
20,
Meter.
60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
We fucked up! We were getting too greedy. We were getting too greedy. We tried to go too loud. So this is the part that gets me annoyed because I want to be able to like see roughly where we're at, but I can't. So we're just gonna do what we know, which is
150.
we know that they're close to us. We're gonna crash dive as deep as we can. Speed up time.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Change course.
140. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Wasserbomben. 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 Wasserbomben.
They are dropping depth charges. But for now, we're fine. Just trust. I don't know. I can't see crap. Can't see crap.
150.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Go that direction.
Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
Why are we so easy to detect? Alright,
Schneller, schneller!
it's time to go.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Can't tell which
setzen.
direction I'm facing. Let's just get away from these guys. I think we're okay. Okay, bring it up to periscope depth, please.
130, 110, 90, 70, 50, 30, auf Seerohrtiefe.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Oh, that was a little sketch, but we're okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of all these, because they're not going to do us any good at the point. Alright, now we simply need to chart a course where we travel around inside this zone for a little further. So we will do that. Just resume our patrol.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Alright, the other thing we need to do is cancel blue lighting, go to red lighting. For now. We should also be able to disable the alarm
So müde.
and
Für
surface
eine
the ship.
Pause.
Alright. So we're good. Yes, you can use the deck gun. You can 100% use the deck gun. You can also use the anti-aircraft gun, which is up here on the front, the 50 cal. So, you can 100% do that. If you haven't seen us use the deck gun, highly recommend you watch the first couple of streams that we've done, because we have actually used it quite a bit. We still have enemy ships spotted, but that's fine. They shouldn't be able to see us, and we're going to be heading in the opposite direction, so it's not that... Ooh, question mark. What's our current speed? Current speed is... yes. Looks like we are outpacing them, so we should be fine. Worst case scenario, we could just sink this ship. But I think they'll give up at some point. And it looks like they are going to give up and return.
Herr Kaloi.
Alright, can you leave your position and get to the radio, please? That's the engine room. Did we go past? We had to have gone past it. Navigation. It's right here. It's right here, dum-dum. Take command. please.
Jawohl.
Send another message letting everybody know where the ships are spotted. Beautiful. Alright. Back to the map. We'll have more opportunities to sink things, I'm sure. But for now, we're just going to continue our patrol.
Alarm abgebrochen.
Puh, so müde.
I also need to check. Okay, they already got the boat fixed. All right. So we have resumed our patrol. Oh, this guy wants to talk. Klaus Schneider explains to Hans Balboa that he wants to tell the public a bit how well-engineered U-boats are. He doesn't want to confuse his readers, though. He asks Hans Balboa if he could explain to him exactly how U-boats dive to match all the basic facts which he already knows. I feel like this guy might be a spy. Why would he need to know exactly? Like, I feel like if I tell him there are 5 ballast tanks on board that are flooded from the front to the back during a normal dive. That seems like a very, very thorough explanation. But I feel like we should probably say something like either the information is classified or U-boats have neutral buoyancy and can simply use dive planes to move vertically. This guy sounds like a spy. Like, why would he need to know exactly how they work? Like, you know what I mean? I'm starting to think this guy might be a spy. Am I wrong? I am totally starting to think that this guy might be a spy. He's a spy. See? That's what I'm saying. I think we gotta give him the information is classified. I don't trust you. I don't trust you one fucking bit. You don't pull the wool over my eyes, sir. I am a very skeptical person. I ain't giving him any information. But welcome everybody. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the stream. You guys just missed a nice attack on a convoy, so thank you guys. You might want to double back and check that out. But for the time being, we're just going to continue. It's starting to become daytime, so we may want to go ahead and go to normal lighting.
Im Dienst.
Now what?
Zum Dienst.
Klaus Schneider explains that he wants to tell the public how well engineered. I already said it's classified. What more do you want from me? It is classified, my dude. I can't tell you everything about how my boat works. You're a spy, I can tell. I don't trust you. I don't trust this guy, guys. I think we throw him overboard. Say that he slipped. He was bird watching on the deck and slipped. War correspondent, my ass. This guy's a spy. I wasn't raised yesterday, or I wasn't born yesterday. Aircraft. Alright, go ahead, dive to periscope depth then.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Feindliche Flugzeuge auf.
Wechseln auf E-Motor!
11 Uhr.
Darn aircraft always buzzing around. Buzz off! Alright.
Alarm abgebrochen!
Alarms canceled. We may have to stay at periscope depth during the day. Like, the planes, I mean, we are literally right off the coast of fucking Great Britain and France and Ireland, so, like, there's a lot of planes in the neighborhood. It might not be our best interest to stay on the surface during the daytime. So, we'll just keep an eye on everything. Let's go ahead and send the message. Now what? I have already told you that this information is classified. I don't know why you keep pestering me. Okay, how about this? U-boats have neutral buoyancy and can simply use dive planes to move vertically. How about that? I don't like this guy. I think we throw him overboard.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
All right, let's go. Keep an eye up here. We can make sure we turn ventilation on. That'll help with the air quality so we can stay submerged longer. Not indefinitely, but it is something. Now, our battery capacity is going to be a thing. Air quality is fine, so we can go ahead and turn the ventilation back off.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Save on batteries. Now what? Seems to be confused about something. He reaches out and asks Hans Balboa why there is a second periscope in the control room. This periscope is better for spotting aircraft and for navigation. This periscope is used to calculate torpedo solutions. This information... Why are you so intrigued about every aspect of our ship? We know it's used for spotting aircraft and navigation. Like, that's a known thing. But I don't like this guy. This guy I'm gonna throw this dude overboard. This guy is 100% a spy. I am convinced of it. What up, Manny? How's it going? Yair, good to see you. Mats? Have I ever been down to crush depth? I have not. I've been deep,
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
but I would rather not go down to crush depth if it's all the same to you. I mean, technically, we did die once in our first playthrough, so there's that. And we were crushed that way. But anyway, back to what we were doing. Okay, we're getting close to evening hours. What is this guy on about? I feel like you can't keep hitting this button because he's gonna keep asking the same question. So I'm just gonna tell him it's for spotting aircraft and for I could tell him misinformation, be like, oh yeah, it's used for calculating torpedo solution. Even though I know for a fact that it's not. It's the spotting periscope. It's the navigation and spotting periscope, whereas this one is the other one is in the conning tower. I just feel like this guy's a spy, man. I don't know. Tired of him asking me questions. I'm already upset that I brought him on board. All right, it's getting dark out, so we're gonna go ahead and go to red lighting so we get that extra spotting bonus, and then we will go ahead and surface the boat.
Hans, anblasen!
Should be past worrying about potential for aircraft. Also appears to maybe be a storm on the horizon. Maybe I'm wrong. But for the meantime, let's speed up time.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Should be able to charge the batteries. You should be able to refill oxygen and all that.
Bestätigt.
Get the oxygen tanks filled.
Bestätigt.
Beautiful. How we doing in terms of pumps? Maybe we should check that out. Maybe we look at our ship and see if there's any water on board. Alright, let's do a quick hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Wechseln
Because
auf
we can see further with the hydrophone than we can with our eyes, so might as well. Right, keep going. Important message received. A very valuable high-frequency direction finder prototype is being transported by the Empire Capulet cargo ship headed to port of Liverpool, where it will undergo further testing. Sinking this ship will noticeably slow enemy progress in developing this technology. We estimate that it's currently passing through square BF-126 with a course of 70 degrees. The ship is moving in a convoy traveling at 7 knots. Confirm. Okay, BF, what was it? Alright, I forget what they said. I thought it was BF 106. Okay, it is. It is right here. Okay, 126. Okay, what is our current location? And they are heading 22 degrees. Alright,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
start
setzen.
thinking about going this direction, and let's see. Yeah, they are in fact heading that direction.
Kurs auf diese
We're gonna
Koordinaten
try to
setzen.
close the distance.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Okay, they're kind of heading up this direction, so maybe we need to try to get out ahead of them. Maybe up here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Kurs setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Okay. Ooh, this is sketch. This is so sketch. Alright, we want to go a little
Legen Sie
bit
den
further
Kurs an.
ahead.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Let's put a...
Kurs auf
God!
diese Koordinaten setzen.
I hate it. I hate it! Why is this a thing? Why is this actually a thing? Like... Okay, so we know they're heading this direction, so we're going to
Legen Sie den Kurs
try to set an intercept course up here somewheres.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs setzen.
It's currently 7 a.m., so we want to go periscope
Auf
depth.
Seerohrtiefe gehen. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Tiefe.
So the goal is to get real close, but not get ourselves into trouble.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt.
Alright, here we go, boys. Gotta make it a good one.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, we are close. So that'll be our goal. Alright,
Kurs
maybe
auf
go out a
diese
little bit
Koordinaten
further
setzen.
ahead.
Bestätigt.
So these guys are gonna kind of go right across our bow here. Let's use our tools that we have at our disposal here. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. So we'll put another point there. All right, so now what we want to do is bring up the protractor, right? I think that's the one. So we've got a course in roughly this direction. I'm gonna try to do this like actually legit here. So we can assume that they're heading. Where's Liverpool? We know that their actual like destination is Liverpool. Heck with it. So what we want to do, that's at 180 degrees. Okay. And now we want to put ourselves in a position out ahead of this. So let's set a course
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
out to there and then turn in to about there. See if we can make that
Sehr wohl,
happen.
Herr Kaloi.
Keeping in mind the air reserves are at 75% currently. We should be fine to go ahead and use our electric compressor. Or no, we don't want the electric compressor. We want, shit. Ventilation.
Jawohl.
How we looking in terms of this? We're at 78% on the air quality. I need more speed. All right, we go back to protractor. Assuming, God darn it. All right, keep it at. Okay, now I want to get out ahead of them and be waiting for them,
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
preferably. Our batteries are getting kind of low too. Okay, now we're starting to pull ahead. Aircraft are detected. Are we not certain? Like, we are periscope depth, so yeah, we're fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and start turning in.
Jawohl.
We've got a mile from there, so let's... Once we get to that point, we'll turn in.
Zu Befehl.
Slow down. turn ventilation off. We're on blue lighting currently. Okay,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
we didn't have an exact, but we're getting close. They're a little off course of what we were expecting.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Oh, shit. Okay. So we are very, very close.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Okay. So, now that the alarm has been triggered, we should be able to get everybody going here. And we need to hit the right ship. Alright, let's put this up. Look up, please. Zoom out. It is raining, so that might help mask us a little bit. That is a Swedish ship. Right? I think it is. Alright, zooming in. Okay, that is British. Okay. These are all unknown ships at the moment. What is exactly does it tell us to say? Empire Capulet. That sounds like it would be French to me. Like Capulet, isn't that? I don't know. Capulet? Like that sounds French. So maybe we need to look for a French vessel. Because that's British, obviously. That is also British. That's a tanker though, right? I mean, it sure looks like a tanker. Then this is Swiss, or not Swiss, Swedish. Is there anybody else out there? Another Swedish. This is called Gun. So we know that that's not it. Then again, if it's called the Empire, generally that means British, right? Like anything that's called Empire has been British so far. So maybe it would be one of the two British freighters. So like this one is unknown, but we see the Swedish flag there too. So it's gonna be probably either this one or this one. And this one is a freighter. The other one's a tanker. So we're gonna lock this one and see what we can do with this. And then we'll speed up a little bit of time here. We're okay. Batteries are a little bit low, which is a little sketch. Yeah, these are Swedish. So let's try to get out ahead.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Dude, they're going so fast. Okay, we actually have information on Empire Capulet. So now we want to... We were correct. It was the front one. Okay, if we look at our torpedo solution, angle of impact would be 88 degrees, which should be fair enough. Shouldn't need more than one torpedo, but we're going to send two anyway.
Rohr 1 bewässern. Rohr 2 bewässern.
We are 1 nautical mile away, so it should be perfectly in line. And we're going to go ahead and fire.
Los!
Okay. Then we will... find another British ship. We can't do anything with the Swedish ships, but we can definitely... God darn this game. Okay, this is the War Brahmin. So we will go ahead and... we're looking at a 54-degree impact on this one, which is less than ideal. But just in case, we'll go ahead and flood the tubes. And we'll go ahead and attack this one as well.
Rohr 3 bewässert. Rohr 4 fertig.
Fire.
Los!
Okay, let's lock this guy again. We kind of want to watch this.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
They've covered half the distance. Come on, baby.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum
The other torpedoes have covered half their distance as well. Come on. We got this.
40 Sekunden.
What up, World War II enthusiasts? Appreciate you dropping in. Sorry, I've been trying to like plan this attack, so I do apologize. I haven't been reading chat a whole lot. These games take a lot of my...
30 Sekunden.
Okay, 30 seconds.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 20 Sekunden.
20 seconds.
30 Sekunden.
Torpedoes are on their way. Torpedo was a dud.
20 Sekunden. Torpedo versagt.
Oh no. Oh no. And we already used our torps.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Treffer. Feuer an Deck. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf. Treffer.
So these were duds, and this is the one that we're actually trying to frickin' sink too.
Höhenbruch. Sie sinken.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Bestätigt.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Can we
Herr
surface?
Kaloi.
Surface the boat.
Tanks anblasen.
These are definitely not the kind of conditions we want in terms of being able to,
Kurs auf
but we need the extra speed to get out ahead of them.
Bestätigt.
As for... Get out of this, please.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Nod. Where are you, Nod? I need you to have more people. Get those torps loaded now. This would be incredibly difficult to do with the deck gun. But if we can get out ahead of them, we could potentially engage with the deck gun here. Aircraft are spotted. Oh no, they've radioed for support. Where are they? Aircraft are coming in. We've got to dive.
Feindliche
God
Flugzeuge
dang it,
auf
man.
12 Uhr.
Come on, dive the boat. Those aircraft will ruin us. I mean, the weather's terrible. You wouldn't think aircraft would be flying in this right now.
Rohr 1 geladen.
We've got tube 1 in the thing. Tube 1 is loaded. We've got to get out ahead of this guy. He did drop something.
Schadensbericht.
Shit!
Alarm!
We actually got hit?
Hoch!
Were we not underwater? Alright, damage report. Who is able to work on him? Okay, they are working on it. Come on, boys. Surely that plane's not coming back again, right? I can't dive deeper. We got holes in the ship. Okay, it seems to be just patrolling at the moment. Oh, shit, man. How do we...
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
There's no chance. Pumps. Pumps. Get the pumps on. Get it done now.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Okay, that one's repaired. Get the other one. Get the other one. Come on.
Erledigt.
Okay, repairs have been completed. We're pumping the water out. Ooh, boys. Pump's still on. The ship is turned away from us. Alright, that's fine. Just give me some speed. Get out of... He's zigzagging. He's just zigzagging. Just get out ahead of him. Whatever you can do to get out ahead of him, I would definitely appreciate.
Rohr 2 geladen.
If he's going to be zigzagging, we can go in a straight line and we should be able to get out ahead.
Rohr 3 geladen.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Rohr 4 geladen.
Kurs setzen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Alright, now we're fucking talking. Alright, where are you at, Hans? Ship spotted. We don't care about that. Hans, zoom out, please. Empire. Okay, so here's the Empire. We get a second chance at this. We can't fuck this up. If we were to launch torps... See, I thought the last time it said that, like, we were gonna be at, like... So we want a zero... Okay, I think I've been thinking about this all wrong. So, like, when I was thinking of, like, the angle of impact being, like, 90 degrees... I'm actually thinking that I want the angle of impact to be as low as possible. So we want it to be low, right? Like, I think I've been reading this wrong. So I think we want to hit it as close to 0 degrees as possible rather than close to 90 degrees. So I think that is where we were at. Because if you look at the way we hit them last time with torpedoes, they were coming in like this. So we want to be out ahead of them. And we will speed up time a little bit here. Honestly, I'm considering just surfacing and engaging, because I don't think he has guns, or he would have used them already. So let's go ahead and stop. All right. Now, look at Hans. Raise this up. They're basically right off our bow, so we want to go down towards 0. There it is. Flood tube 1, flood tube 2.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
Rohr 2, fertig.
And
Rohr 1,
fire.
Los!
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden. 10 Sekunden bis
10
Einschlag.
seconds.
Treffer.
Hit and detonation.
Feuer an Deck. Schwere Schäden
Hit
am
and
Rumpf.
detonation.
Treffer.
All right.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, so I've been reading that all wrong. So I think that is true. I think that we want the angle of impact to be low. We don't want it to be high. Like, when I was thinking, like, I'm thinking of, okay, we want a 90-degree angle of impact, right? You want it to be hitting directly. And it is going down quickly.
Lilienbruch, Sie sinken.
Now, here is one of those opportunities where we might want to dive if there's a chance, right? We can send this report real quick. We might want to try to use our dive suit and see if we can't dive down and maybe recover whatever this equipment is that they were talking about. So let's go ahead and go forward.
Jawohl.
We want to come right over the top of the wreck if we can. I don't know if it'll be possible, but if they've got some secret military tech. Can we get out of this, please? Alright, surface the boat. All stop. Surface the boat.
Tanz, anblasen.
Imagine just coming up and just knocking the lifeboat over. Oh my god. That was close. Just surfacing the freaking submarine between two lifeboats. That'd be terrifying. Oh, I'm sure they did, but I'm just like... Anyway. So we want to try and send a diver. Is there anybody who can dive? I don't want it to be somebody like really good. Look, I understand you're a cook. I understand you're an engineer. You're about to be a diver today, buddy. We'll give you a diving suit. Michael Nod. Good luck, sir. All right, 7 seconds. Let's see what we got. After being lowered onto the ship's deck, it took a few minutes of effort for Michael Nod to open up the bulkhead at the deck house. Once inside, he entered a compartment with a galley and various accommodations. Nothing specific drew his attention aside from a peculiar fish awkwardly trying to eat chicken. Move down to the engine room, please. Dude, this is sick! This is kind of sick! No, so the equipment that he's supposed to have on board this ship is some sort of like special radio direction finding equipment or something like that. So if we can steal that, that may help us in the future. You know what I'm saying? Not only does it slow the enemy down, but it also maybe gives us a chance. Few bodies of the crew. Move to the cargo hold, please. Dude, this is kind of cool. Do you imagine, like, getting in a diving suit and like, walking around an unknown ship underwater? Like, that'd be crazy. The cargo hold is a bit of a mess. Okay, view the transported goods. Large caliber HE. It's just med kits. So this is what we have on board. I guess we take some of their med kits. Might as well. Especially considering we were attacked, so we might as well. Kind of crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. We also gotta get a look at his... I'm assuming this is his air, so that's something we gotta pay attention to too. So right now he's used about a fifth of his air supply, if I had to guess. Click here to wait. Okay. And then go ahead and move back to the surface. Dude, that's kind of crazy. I just wish we could see when we were like doing this. Alright, lifeboat number 1. What do you got? Anybody special on board? Nobody. Okay, hold that thought. Okay, lifeboat 2. Aha! We've got an engineer. Alright, you will be coming with me, sir. The captain will as well. So we might as well just take this whole boat. And then lifeboat number 2, we will take a couple of you. And the rest we will give supplies. We will give you a little bit of canned, or I guess some preserved meat. Transfer. Okay, exit. You are welcome. Alright, returning to duty. We've done our due diligence. It's time to get back on board. Everything went well.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
What time is it? It's 13:14. Go ahead and delete. Oh, probably speed up. Let's go ahead and get our diesel compressor. Get the air up. We are getting low on fuel, so that's something to consider as well. Let's go to normal lighting. Basically, at this point, all we got to do is finish traveling in the distance that they require. Ah, this guy's back. Klaus Schneider chats a bit with Hans Balboa and mentions the last meal was really tasty. Out of curiosity, where is the food stored on the ship? It's near the toilet. It's in the officer's room. I'll be honest, I know that the food is... We gotta get the pumps going too, because we got quite a bit of water on board. So we have to turn the pumps on, try to get the water out of the bilge. I don't even know where the toilet is on this thing. To be honest. You searched it up and he is a spy? See, I'm telling you. Also, please don't do that.
We were in the sea so long. I get sick of it.
Okay, the water's slowly going down, question mark? We're currently on the surface. God darn it, dude. It's near the toilet, shut up. I'm just gonna start giving him all the wrong answers. It'd be like, it's near the toilet. That way, when they build a submarine for the Allies, then they'll get food poisoning. I may have to request a resupply. Because, I mean, we should still have plenty. What now? What is compressed air stored on the boat used for? It's actually meant for blowing the ballast, but for this, we're just gonna say it's breathable air, long periods. Like, this guy's obnoxious, man. Like, we know it's to blow the ballast, but I'm going to just give him all the wrong answers, because every time I click classified, he just keeps asking for more. Like, he just keeps pestering. So we're just going to give him all the wrong answers. Fuel reserves are currently at 54%. Let's do a quick hydrophone check.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von
Yeah,
Schiffen
that's what I figured.
festgestellt.
There was a ship
Vermutlich ein
nearby.
Geleitzug.
I mean, might as well investigate.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
It's currently overnight.
Tauchen auf 50
20
Meter.
Meter.
Wechseln auf Tanks
20
anblasen.
Meter.
Wechseln auf
Now we didn't hear
Dieselmotor.
anything.
Kurs setzen.
Hopefully this finishes our patrol. Looks like it will. Mission completed, head back to port. What up, Manny? How's it going, Ricky? We should get some pretty good stuff here, because we accomplished a lot. But welcome back to Wilhelmshaven. Kurt Hoffman receives a new decoration, Iron Cross, second class. The Iron Cross decoration was established in 1813 by King Frederick Wilhelm III of Prussia. It has a long tradition in German military. It's awarded for a single act of bravery in battle. The black core is made of solid iron and the frame is made of alloy called German silver. He almost got the Iron Cross first class, and he got these for determining torpedo courses on the Empire Ploughmen as well as Empire Carry. Hans Balboa, the German Cross in Gold. So, the German Cross in Gold is a newly established decoration awarded for repeated acts of bravery in combat. It's ranked higher than Iron Cross and paves the way to reputable Knight's Cross decoration. The crews commonly call this decoration a fried egg. I get it. Getting all the medals, boys. All of them. But we're getting close to the Knight's Cross. Well, I say close. We're a long ways from the Knight's Cross, but here's why. So, determine the torpedo course at the Empire Ploughmen, or helped. We also got some for sinking the Empire Ploughmen. Or Plowman. Is it a Plowman? Is it just plough? This to me is plough. So Ploughmen. Determine torpedo course at the Empire Carry. Also sank the Empire Carry. Determine the torpedo course at the War Brahmin. Sinking of the War Brahmin. And determine the torpedo course at the Empire Capulet. And sunk the Empire Capulet. Completed the assignment. So, well done to Hans Balboa for commanding. I'm sorry, but we should have had some crew members get some good stuff too for, like, I don't know, surviving and repairing the hull and not allowing us to die. Like, that seemed like a pretty special thing. But not just that, like, think about it. We were bombed by a plane We took on a lot of water. We managed to get the flooding under control, pump the water out, and then reacquire the original target and sink it. That is dedication to the mission at the utmost ridiculous level. So I feel like we should have gotten a lot more for that, to be perfectly honest. All right. Empire Plowman sunk. That was 6,000 tons. Next. The Empire Carry was sunk. That was 5,600 tons. Then we sunk the War Brahmin, which was 6,100 tons, transporting oil from Halifax to Liverpool. And then, of course, we sunk the Empire Capulet, which was 5,856 tons, and was transporting medical supplies, even though it was supposed to be transporting some sort of crazy, like, new technology, too. But doesn't matter. We managed to do all the goods there, and now we are back at port. We have, so far on this mission, we sank 23,621 tons. It took us 15 days and 5 hours at sea. We traveled 3,218 nautical miles. We sank 4 ships. And we allowed the war correspondent to collect material for his publication. So, there's that. And we gave him a lot of false information so that when he goes back to, like, tell whoever he's spying for that we managed to do some good here. So here's why I was saying, like, we might have been able to, like, it was supposed to be carrying a very high frequency, or like a very valuable high frequency direction finder prototype. So that's why I was like, maybe we could get something out of it, but nope. Nope, didn't get anything. All right. And now you guys know the deal. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we refill our supplies here. If we... do that, and then we do this, we can sell some of those. And then if we do this, we might actually want to keep the spare supplies on board, come to think of it. Okay. Fuel, definitely gonna have to refuel here. Didn't use the deck gun or the anti-aircraft gun at all, but we definitely used all of our torpedoes. We're gonna need some of those. So, need all of that. We still have our diving helmet on board, so that's good. We don't have a rifle. We do have $41,000 though, or 41,000 Reichsmarks, or whatever you want to call them. And they still don't have any high explosive ammunition for us. Alright. Next, we want to go to the recruitment officer.
Das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
We will release all of the survivors for rewards. Ernest Ebeling. He is now a torpedo mechanic. He's popular with his colleagues and likes to make jokes about the officers. Interesting. Timothy, thank you for 6 months, my dude. Get some goats in the chat for you. What up, Wolfie? Appreciate you dropping in as well. Also, Johnny Bravo's in the chat. Pretty funny. Alright, so from the crew... I kind of want to look at everybody and see what they've got. So, skills. We have a skill point. What do we want next? Navigator, management. That might actually be a good one. Unlocks the ability to quickly knock out a sailor who is panicked instead of calming him down. I mean, that sounds like something that Hans Balboa should have, to be fair. So we've already got the iron... We've got leader, we've got focus, we've got tough. I'm trying to think. We could go navigator. But I think we want to go with, like, I think we go with gunner here. Because we do use the deck gun with this guy quite a bit. So, that's fine. Let's look at Horst Weber. Get his... He is our chief engineer. He's got all kinds of cool stuff. So, he is an engine specialist. We're going to go with that. Because that's going to cut down on our engine. There will be no visible smoke coming from the engines when this officer works at the station. So, I think that'll be huge. Okay. Michael Nod is our torpedo engineer. So, I mean, getting handyman also seems like a good idea. But I feel like thorough would be a good one. I think we go with thorough. Okay. Now we've got Kurt Hoffman. He is our boatswain. He's going to be a lot like Hans Balboa here. But instead of that, I think we go with the... Oh, we don't have the ability to do these yet. Oh, we don't have any skill points. That's why. I was like, why can't we do anything? Yeah, because we don't have any skill points for him. Okay. Yeah, Karl-Heinz Schuster, how you doing? Okay, we got paramedic. The officer may provide medical help without the use of a first aid kit. That could be huge. Radio usage practice. This officer has long practice of using the radio and can both receive and send messages 33% faster, considerably decreasing the chance that the enemy will notice and triangulate the transmission in the latter case. And then sensitive hearing. This officer has spent tens of hours on the hydrophone and learned to better recognize the quiet sounds from the background. This officer can detect enemy ships from 25% greater distance. In addition, In manual mode, the sea noise is slightly quieter. Both of these seem like a great idea. But I think we want to go with sensitive hearing, because that helps us find enemies faster. Okay, who else we got? We got Johannes Schwartz. Johannes. Okay, he has no skill points. How about anybody else? We could promote people, but do we really want to do that? I don't think so. Just random sailors. All right. Well, that is that. Look at all of our skills that we're getting. Oh, this is a British guy. What are you doing here? Do you have any skills? He's a leader. He's a cook. I mean, he could be a quartermaster. I don't know. Let me double check. Like, chief engineer, mechanic, chief boatswain. This is our radio officer. Yeah, we'll just call this guy our quartermaster, I guess. What up, Michael? Timothy, I have no idea, my dude. It's got quite a bit of stuff, but I have no idea what's going on. All right, goodbye. So that's that. We're off duty for 3 more days.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Let's see what's new at the headquarters here. I feel like this would be a good one. We do have 2. We could go ahead and start this. Our current pistol design turned out to be faulty, and we must prioritize fixing it above other things. Pistols with magnetic setting often tend to explode on their own before reaching the target, while impact setting works correctly only close to the right angle. There are many theories why things are this way, and different branches shift responsibility to one another, blah, 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 blah. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think hydrophone would also be a big one. But we don't have enough points for that. Could get new... is ongoing... Potentially improve the effective capacity of accumulators. Presence of an experienced officer would greatly speed this research. Oh, so we're going to have to put an engineer on this for 12 days. I got it. I got it. Okay. I don't even know what accumulators are. And then of course we've got equipment production. We should sign contracts with private companies inside the Reich to raise our production capacity of basic equipment for our U-boats. I feel like that would be a good idea, because we need, like, okay, so this is med kits and replacement parts, and then potassium absorbers. What about this though? Helgoland Island is a useful spot for our U-boats to resupply without going all the way to the German mainland, but its proximity to Great Britain makes the stationing U-boats vulnerable to the incoming air raids. Could build a bunker that would protect our U-boats from this danger. I mean, that could be useful, but that's going to take 30 days. And we don't actually operate out of Helgoland at the moment. I'm thinking, like, we don't have enough for that. Ammunition production. Our ammunition production has to increase in order to match growing needs of the Navy. There was a talk of increasing production, more specialized ammunition and military depositories, specialized ammunition types that weren't widely available before. We don't have enough for that. We need 4 points to do that. Okay, accumulators apparently is batteries. I mean, I see the picture of the battery now. So, having more batteries seems like a good idea. So maybe we go with... Maybe we go with the accumulators and equipment production. Because these can take 2 separate people. So I think we accept this. Let's put an engineer. You don't have any officers staying on land that match the requirements of this mission. Okay, Johannes Schwartz can do this one. So we'll go ahead and do that, equipment production. Accept. And then we can do the other one, where we do accumulators. Okay, apparently I need to manage our crew.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
Okay, so if we manage the crew, we needed who exactly? I think we needed an engineer, right? He's a leader. So I think we need an engineer on land. So we would need one of these 2 guys. Maybe Michael Nod? But it would want us to disband him. I don't want to disband him. I'm so... I don't know what to do here. Maybe we can get an engineer? We got Ernest Elbing. Or Ebling. So maybe we go ahead and recruit him. And then goodbye. And then maybe go here, headquarters, open this, try to do the accumulators, add the engineer. He's still not there! God darn it. I'm so confuzzled. Okay, where's our crew? Crew management. So we have Ernest Ebling here. We know he's an engineer. This guy would be perfect for the headquarters, but I don't know how to, like, actually use him for that.
Beim BDU wird viel über...
So, like, here we have an engineer, right? Or we have a space for an engineer. But it says you don't have any officers staying on land to match that match the requirements of this mission. How do I get an officer to stay on land? Like, crew list. Like, I want this guy. If we make him a mechanic. He's already an officer. He's an engineer. Are you sure you want to disband this character permanently? No, I don't. Oh, wait. Do we just click that? If it's that simple, I'm going to be upset. I'm not going to lie. Let's try it again.
Beim BDU wird viel
Alright,
über ihre
headquarters. Here.
Gute Arbeit.
Here. Oh my god, it's that simple. There's a button that says boarding. It's got a check mark. You just click that, guys. We figured it out. We figured it out. Okay, accept. Get it done. So we're working on equipment production and we're working on accumulators. What do we got for this? We could send, like, they could just vacation in Wilhelmshaven for 14 days. Could send them away to a Bavarian village, which gives us crew won't accumulate fatigue for 7 days. Crew's energy is depleted 50% slower for 10 days. Having time to think, your crew gains 25% extra experience from the last patrol. That's kind of huge. And then German Alps. I mean, it's twice as expensive, but it has all the same thing. Except due to contact with politicians in this area, headquarters tasks will be performed 50% faster during the stay. Interesting. Well, we don't need that. And we don't want this. Like, both of these are 21 days. So this just seems like the most obvious choice. 14 days, it resets their discipline. And, I mean, it's only a couple days past what we've got. So we're going to go ahead and send our guys out on vacation. We're off duty for 14 days while the headquarters produces their like tasks and stuff. We've got people leveling up, which is great. So we can go ahead and skip ahead. All right. So, now that we have production done, they should have more things in here, right? Like there should be. Okay, so we have potassium absorbance, potassium permanganate. Good lord. In the absorbers reacts with carbon dioxide and effectively clears it from the air, extending the time of usefulness for breathing. That seems like a good thing to have on board. Fair enough. Still don't have the things that we would like. We've got replacement parts, that's fine. We still don't have high explosive, which is annoying. The deck gun has some stuff here, so like if we take this, we have AP and HE, so if we take... I'm gonna have to figure out how to move HE from our storage up to the ammo. Because we're completely out of HE for the deck gun. Okay, torpedoes. We need to add a couple more of these in here. Stern is loaded, so we're good there. Items. We've got breathing apparatus on board. We don't have a rifle. I feel like having a rifle would probably come in handy. So let's go ahead and grab one of those. Okay. I think that we're good other than that. Should be anyway. Okay. Let's check out upgrades for the ship. Is there anything that we can upgrade? That's decoration. We don't care about that. What about listening room? Can't do that yet. Still got water in here. Okay, we can upgrade to the new accumulators. It's going to cost us 8,000, so we will do that. What was the other thing that we have? Yeah, we can't do that. What about repairing the ship? Like, is that a thing that we can do, or is it already done? It's gonna take 1 day, 20 hours to do that. What about deck gun? You can remove it. I don't want to do that. Okay, I think that's all we can do for that. Is there a repair button? I don't think there is. I think that's all we've got. Okay, we've officially upgraded our ship with the new accumulators.
Beim BDU wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
We've got this, which we don't actually have anything for currently. These guys have completed their tasks. Beautiful. I don't think we actually have any more reputation, so we can't do anything there. Let's check out what new orders there may be. Attack Scapa Flow. Weather Station Bear Island. That's really far north. What is this? The Kriegsmarine as well as the Luftwaffe could or would find it immensely useful to have more accurate weather data at their disposal to plan upcoming operations. For this, we came up with a plan to set up an automated weather station on remote islands. Our meteorologist identified Bear Island as a promising target for such a deployment. What would this require? Like, this seems like a great idea. Seems straightforward, easy enough. Just go up to Bear Island and drop a weather station. That sounds like a fun, or an easy mission. We still got the tonnage war going on over here that we need like another, a whole bunch more for. What's the attack Scapa Flow though? The U-Boat Command has prepared a plan to strike at Scapa Flow. It is one of the most heavily defended and important Royal Navy bases. If one of our U-boats manages to sneak in and sink a recognizable Royal Navy ship, it will be a signal that there is no safe place to hide from our U-boats. I mean, that sounds like a fun mission. And we get the skill bullseye. Boys, I think I know what my next mission's gonna be. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you guys so much for dropping in. What up, Jordan? How's it going? Mike, Mayo, appreciate you guys. Heathen, Vatican. I apologize, 104th, everybody, that I haven't been reading chat as much, but this game does kind of pull my attention really, really high. But we've got a couple of options. We've got Attack Scapa Flow, and we've got placing a weather station, or going back to doing some mine laying or sinking regular ships. I kind of want to go after Scapa Flow, to be perfectly honest. But we will decide that in the next one. So thank you guys so much for dropping in. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.